And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bachman Field in Glen Burnie, Maryland for the MPSSAA 2A State Softball Semifinal here on Field 1. My name is Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play, joined here with Colton Bennett right there at the side of the field. We're all set up and ready to go. Both teams are at home plate. The captains are there, the coaches are there, and they're going over their final instructions with the umpires. We are expecting a very, very exciting game here. I want to thank our game sponsors for making this possible: BKC Massage and Fitness Studio, Frederick County Bank, Gettysburg Auto Auction, Nationwide Insurance, the historic Shamrock Restaurant, Starvin' Marvin Pizza and Subs, and finally Thermon Eye Care. Thanks for sponsoring today's 2A semifinal softball game. Winner of this game will go on to University of Maryland either Friday or Saturday to play for the state title, the 2A softball state title. And we are playing Sister Sledge. We are family in the background for you there, because that's exactly what these girls feel like. This is a family event, a family occasion. They have worked hard all year long to get to this place, and this is the payoff time for them, for each and every one of them. So we've got this game for you in its entirety. The first pitch will be right around 4 o'clock. Catoctin has the edge a little bit in playoff experience. As a matter of fact, Catoctin comes in there. Their last state championship was 2011, which is only 5 years ago. They were a runner-up in 2013. They've got 2A West titles in 06, 11, 13, and 16. They come in with a 20-1 record, ranked 10th in the state of Maryland, coached by Jess Valentine. Northeast High School, located way up in northern Maryland, Cecil County, Northeast Maryland, coached by Kim Evans, her 11th year. The winner of the 2A East comes in with a 15-1 record overall, ranked 36 in the state of Maryland. Their last championship was 1993, and they haven't been to the big dance since 2007, and that was a runner-up. They finished runner-up in that championship contest. Their first title in 9 years here in 2016, and once again, they're on a 6-game win streak, though this is not going to be a walk in the park for either team. Teams, when you get to this level, are fairly evenly matched, and it's really all about the team that makes the fewest amount of mistakes and puts the ball in play. So we're going to step aside for our first break. I want to thank you for tuning in. We'll come back with our starting lineup and much, much more. This is a very exciting game. Tell all your friends, tweet it out, shout it out, let everybody know Catoctin girls softball is on the radio, and it is a playoff game. We'll be right back.
Gettysburg Auto Auction is experiencing another record sales year and needs additional inventory and buyers for this Thursday night sale. If you're a new or used car dealer and are tired of the expense and hassle of those huge dealer auctions, it may be time to try this little public auction where prices match the big guys and expenses are 50% less. Last Thursday's sale included a 2012 Chevy Malibu with 42,000 miles for just $8,500, a beautiful 06 Ford F-150 for an incredible $5,300, and a 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee for $8,400. Gettysburg Auto Auction still has the lowest fees of any auction and the highest customer satisfaction record possible. Couple those with our exclusive Bid, Drive, Buy program, where you get to drive your car before you buy it. And Leftover Fridays, where you can drive any vehicle and buy it on the spot. And Gettysburg Auto Auction is a totally unique auto auction. Gettysburg Auto Auction is located at the Steinware exit on Route 15, just north of the Maryland line. For a sampling of inventory and policy guidelines, go to gettyauto.com. Gettysburg Auto Auction, still the little auction breaking all the records for awesome deals in 2016.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Bachman Field in Glen Burnie, Maryland. There are 4 beautiful fields here, and there will be some 8 games played here today. As a matter of fact, there are 4 divisions. That is 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A, and there's going to be 2 games each. There's 2 semis going on for each of those. The games are at 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock today, so that gives you an idea of what it looks like out here. The great crowd out here. Temps in the mid-80s right now, and maybe even a little higher. It is hot. It is hot in the sun. Fortunately, we're in the shade here. Not much of a breeze. Blue skies with some white clouds, puffy white clouds out there, and not much sign of any kind of weather at all. Looks like it's going to be a wonderful perfect evening for softball. I think conditioning is going to be a factor here today because of the heat. None of these ladies had played in this kind of heat because we've had a fairly mild, well, that's an understatement. We've had a wet and cool spring so far. So this is really the first hot day that they've probably played in. Maybe one day, a couple of 3-4 weeks ago, we had some 80s and 90s, but it'll play a factor out here for sure. They want to stay hydrated and keep it going. As I mentioned on the opening there, the Catoctin has the playoff edge simply because they have two players from the 2013 team, Dinterman and Morris. Dinterman was the starting shortstop in 2013. She's now playing starting shortstop as a senior on this team. Morris even hit, Ginny Morris, the catcher, even hit a double in that state championship appearance, and this is their 20th state tournament appearance. So this team, this Catoctin Lady Cougars softball team, is deep in playoff experience. On their road here to Bachman Field, they beat Middletown 3-2, Williamsport 4-2, and then just last Friday, we brought you that game right here on AM 1450. They beat Liberty in what was an interesting RBI single by freshman Reagan Smith, who got in there and hit a clutch single down into left field to score the winning run, and they beat Liberty 3-2. Liberty's kind of hates to see Frederick County come into their place because they've been defeated 3 years in a row now by Frederick County teams. But having said that, they've only scored 4 runs over opponents in 3 playoff games. They've scored 10 runs in 3 games, and their opponents have scored 6. Northeast, however, has come into this with beating Parkside last Friday to capture the 2A East. That was a squeaker too, 5-4, and that was decided in the 7th inning. But they've scored 11 runs in the playoffs and given up 5, so fairly even them in there. But not a lot. We don't know a lot about this Northeast team because they're way up in Cecil County. They play pretty much in that Northern Maryland League, and we'll just have to see how the game unfolds. But the Catoctin Lady Cougars are the visitors, so they will come to bat first here at Bachman Field, and the leadoff batter is going to be number 21, Michaela Persinger. Michaela, 2 games ago, hit a 2-run shot homer into deep left field to win the game against Williamsport, and she steps into the batter's box here as we're ready to go. Pitching for the Northeast Indians, we have number 7, Morgan Sargent, and she's wearing a face mask standing on the mound. The umpire says time is in. Here we go. First pitch low, ball 1. High and outside, ball 2. 2-0 to Persinger. Sargent taking her time. Now she winds and delivers. Fastball low, ball 3. So let's see if Coach Valentine gives Michaela the take sign or if she green lights her with a 3-0 count. Michaela's got the bat on her shoulder, resting. Strike. Michaela started off at first base. I think she thought she had the ball there, but umpire said otherwise. So 3-1 the count now to Persinger. Chopped over the third baseman's head, and it drops in. Oh boy, one of those handcuff hits off the inside of the bat, right at the fingers, and it just kind of blooped right in over behind the third baseman's head for a leadoff single. 1B. All right, coming to the plate now, Allie La Rochelle, number 2. Allie's ready. She bunts it down and rolls to the pitcher. Pitcher fires to third, and she drops it. Safe. The runner's moving down to third. There's a throw, and she slides in safe. So the Cougars start out with a little small ball, mountain ball to get this going as Allie bunts and gets on safe. The first baseman drops the ball, and that'll be an error on the first baseman. And that'll put runners on the corners with no out. And Jessica Bryan, one of the best hitters on this team, steps in batting right-handed. Jessica is ready. Fastball low, throw down the third, gets by him. Here comes the run home. And Persinger walks in over the plate standing up on the bad throw to third. So Jessica, swing and a miss. Good velocity on Sargent. She's not very big, but she's got an arm on her and she can throw the ball. Well hit, deep into left field. It's over the left fielder's head and all the way to the fence. It's going to be a stand-up double, ground rule double as it rolls. Let's see what the call is. They're sending her back to second base. She was ready. Jessie was ready to come home on that one. And the umpire says, yes, it is a home run. So Jessica Bryan, in her first at bat, a two-run homer over the left field fence. Clears the bases, and it's 3-0 Catoctin. So the Cougars getting it done early here at Bachman Field. And that'll bring Katie Sugars to the plate. Katie batting left-handed. The first baseman for the Lady Cougars steps into the box. Tip foul back to the screen, 0-1 to Sugars. No outs. Top of the first, Cougars lead at 3-0. Infield pop-up, it's over by the third base dugout, and she makes the catch out of play, but it is an out. So Sugars pops out. That'll bring Marley Dinterman to the plate. Marley, the shortstop, as we mentioned earlier. Marley takes a fastball high and outside for ball one. No runners on. Top of the first, one out. High fastball way outside. Ball two. Swing and a miss. Oh, Marley jumped up and down. She liked that one. She thought she had it. Just a little under that one. Good knee-high fastball by Sargent. 2-1 to Dinterman. Strike, called strike right on the edge of the strike zone, just outside. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Marley showing bunt now. Pulls the bat back, swings, and strikes out. So Sargent gets a little of her confidence back with 2 outs in a row. A pop fly out in foul territory, and now a strikeout to Dinterman, which brings Reagan Smith to the plate, the freshman. Who gets a called strike for her first pitch. Reagan showing bunt now. Got that bat out in front, pulls it back, and she pops this out into left field. The left fielder comes in and makes the catch on the run to end the inning. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of 1/2 inning, the Catoctin Cougars on 3 hits, 3 runs, and no errors take the lead 3-0. We'll step aside and be back for the bottom of the first with the Northeast Indians coming to the plate after this message.
Do you lead an active lifestyle, but you feel like something is missing? Or maybe you wish you were more active and you don't know where to start. Today, we recognize the importance of physical activity in our daily lives to give us balance and confidence. But do we really know how to make that happen? BKC Massage and Fitness Studio is there for you. Located in the Thermont Plaza Shopping Center, our new facility has the experience, knowledge, and resources to create a vibrant, complete you. That's right, BKC Massage and Fitness Studio's stress reduction program of massage helps you relax and let go. Or maybe you need targeted therapies for relief from chronic pain or sports injury. Or you just want a professionally guided, goal-oriented exercise training program. BKC Massage and Fitness Studio will design a program that specifically meets your total needs for mind, body, and natural health. BKC Massage and Fitness Studio has state-of-the-art equipment, staff, and flexible hours for your busy lifestyle. BKC Massage and Fitness Studio. Everyone needs to feel good about themselves.
That's right, that's the Cougar snarl that we play for, indicating anytime we have a home run on the field by a Cougar, you're going to hear that snarl. So that's a home run for Jessica Bryant, the pitcher who's standing on the mound right now. And she's talking to her catcher, Jenny Morris. They shake hands, and Morris comes to the plate. Leadoff batter now for the Indians, Molly Dill. Center fielder, strong-looking girl. Wide stance, front of the box. She lays down a bunt and hits her in the knee, so it's foul. Batter's out on the throw in, so I guess she was in fair territory when it hit her. So good play by Katie Sugars as she comes charging in and fires the ball to first base to the second baseman covering, and they get the out. So now the coach comes out and questions that call, but the umpire explains to her, and he actually points to the place where it hit her in the knee and says, that'll bring the pitcher, Morgan Sargent, to the plate. Takes a fastball high for ball one. Bottom of the first. One out. Cougars lead at 3-0. Ball two. Jessie Bryant had a great game against Liberty last week. She throws a strike in there. 2-1 now to Sargent. Bryant seemed to get stronger as the day went on. Fastball tipped away and out of play. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Infield and outfield playing straight away. Ball 3. Full count now to Sargent. That one was close. Chopped down the line and out of play. Sargent stays alive in the count. Cougars once again wearing those orange and green hair bands, ponytail bands, all of them, in honor of Wyatt. And that's ball 4 to Sargent. So the first BB, base on balls, goes on the scorecard as Sargent goes down to first base with 1 out. And that'll bring catcher Caitlin Stewart to the plate for her first visit. High, ball 1. Good crowd out here today. Lots of supporters for both sides. This complex is probably about equal distance between Northeast Maryland and Frederick, Maryland, so making it a much more fair, neutral kind of a field. We've got timeout on the field now. Ball 2, the call to Stewart, as Jenny Morris wants to have a chat with her pitcher, Bryant. Jenny taps her with the glove and says, we got this one. Runner on first, 1 out. 2-0 the count to Stewart. We're ready. To the second baseman, she has trouble, tosses it to second. They don't turn 2, but they do get the lead runner for the second out of the inning. Fastball right in the groove for a called strike 1 to Jess Chaplinski, the shortstop for the Indians. Change up outside, high and away. 1-1 the count. Fastball well hit back to the pitcher. She can't get a glove on it. Second base has got it, and they throw it away. It goes past Sugars. So the runner on second goes down to third, and that'll be an error, an E, on the second baseman on a bad throw to first. So the runner gets on the fielder's choice. And we've got 2 out and runners at the corners now, with Olivia Martin at the plate. Olivia, the third baseman for the Northeast Indians. Timeout. So the tie run is at the plate now with 2 out. Ball 1 low to Martin. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. High and outside. 2-1 now. 2 out, bottom of the first. Runners on the corners. Check swing. Got her. So they check swing. She check swing, and the catcher asked for a call from the first base ump, and he said, yes, she did break those wrists, so it is a strike. Outside, ball 3. Full count now. So Martin takes her the distance. Bryant looking good. Ball 4 to load the bases. So now Bryant in a bit of a jam, and in talking to Coach Valentine last week, she said that is Jessie's challenge as a pitcher, is her first couple of innings is where she tends to get in trouble. So let's see if this will be a big psychological win for Jessie if she can pitch her way out of this bases loaded 2 out situation. Tipped away foul, 0-1 now. To the Indians batter, Paige Yednak, the first baseman for these Northeast Indians. Indians wearing white jerseys with black pants and blue lettering. Well hit deep into right field and caught. right in her glove. She had to slam on the brakes. She started to think it was coming in a bit, and she ran in. But the right fielder, Malon, slammed on the brakes, threw the glove up, and the ball went right into it for the last out of the inning. So, at the end of one complete inning, Northeast, no runs, no hits, and 3 runners stranded. The score remains at Catoctin 3 and Northeast nothing. We'll be right back.
Visit the Shamrock today. The Shamrock is located on Route 15, just a mile north of Thurmont. That's the Shamrock Restaurant for good food and some warm Irish hospitality. Tell them WTHU sent you is more fun than a barrel full of leprechauns. That's the Shamrock Restaurant since 1963.
When you mention the mere thought of Ireland in Frederick County, the first thing that springs to mind is the Shamrock Restaurant. Locally owned and operated, the Shamrock Restaurant is a dining legend around the region, featuring Fitzgerald family recipes in the tradition of the Irish countryside. For the Shamrock, it's a continuation of their old country family recipes using fresh, authentic ingredients. Dining in a warm, relaxed atmosphere that you'll remember as a seasonal event. The Shamrock Restaurant, located just north of Thurmont on Route 15. Stop by today and find out why it's the most popular restaurant in our area for over 30 years. The Shamrock Restaurant.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the MPSSAA State Softball Semifinal here at Bachman Field. I want to thank the officials at MPSSAA for giving us the opportunity to broadcast this game. That Jason Bursick and Jill Masterman. Matter of fact, I saw Jill earlier. She's looking great. Thank you so much for allowing us to broadcast this important game back to the fans back at home. So the leadoff batter now, number 8, Jenny Morris, the catcher, takes a called strike from Sargent in her first pitch. He just joined us. The Cougars on a rally and a 2-3-run homer by Jessica Bryant in the top of the first. A one hopper to the plate for ball 1. 1-1 the count to Morris. Popped in the left field. It's going right down the line, out of play, and she can't make the play on it in the foul territory. So Emily Jones in left field cannot get over to it in time, and the ball drops out of play, and the count goes to 1-2. Fouled away. Morris stays alive in the count. Morris steps in. Tip foul back to the screen. She just nicked it. Well hit, deep into center field. She comes in and makes the catch on the run. So Morris on the fly out to center field for the first out of the inning. Good play by Molly Dill in center field. That'll bring Lexi Ridenauer to the plate. Lexi showing bunt now, batting right-handed. Pulls it back, swings and a misses. Cougars lead at 3-0 here in the top of the second inning. Popped up over by the Cougars dugout and out of play. It hits the top of the dugout. So Ridenauer now behind in the count. 0-2. Sargent steps on the rubber. Winds and delivers. Low. Fastball. 1-2. to Lexi. That one popped up to the second baseman, and she makes the catch. The second out of the inning. So the Cougars go down 1-2, and that brings Malon to the plate. The right fielder for the Cougars with 2 out. Low, ball 1. Called strike. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. Good velocity by Sargent on those pitches. Well hit. Oh, right into the glove of the second baseman as she leaps up and robs her of a base hit. That one looked like it had the distance, but good defensive play by the second baseman, Casey Barrow. And the Cougars go down 1-2-3 here in the top of the top of the second inning. We're going to stick with you on this one. Got our new intern, Colton Bennett, here on with us. Colton, how you doing?
I'm doing very well. I've learned a lot
Colton,
about softball.
what was it like today you're a Catoctin student, right?
Yes.
Junior?
Yes.
What was it like today at school? Was there a lot of buzz about the softball game?
Not as much as I would have expected. All the softball players seem to be kind of uppity, if I could say. They seem very excited.
Do you think that was because of the delay, the postponement from the field conditions? The game was supposed to be played yesterday. How much do you think that's going to affect morale?
I would assume maybe not too much, but certainly a little bit.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, Colton, thanks. He's keeping our stats for us here at Diamond Side as we move into the bottom of the second inning. Leadoff batter now for the Indians. Casey Barrow, the second baseman who just made that great defensive play, steps in batting right-handed for the Indians to lead off. On deck and in the circle, Ashley Potts. Here we go. Bryant delivers. Swing and a miss. Kind of a lazy swing by Barrow. Bryant blows that one past her. That one straight into the glove. It's a line drive, and she catches it on her shoe tops. Marley Dinnerman, she had her glove on the ground, and the ball went into the glove, and the ball never touched the ground. So it's a line drive out. It's a fly out, not a ground out, even though Marley was ready to chuck that thing to first. The umpire signaled with that fist, batter's out. So that'll bring Rachel Ward to the plate. Rachel takes a called strike for her first pitch. Rachel, the designated player. The 8th batter in the order. Tips it foul. Morris gets nicked a bit on that one, and she hops up. She's okay. 0-2 now. Bryan out in front of Ward. 2 out. Bottom of the second inning. Tip foul again. Cougars lead at 3-0. Those three runs came off the opening order of the Cougars bats. They came alive at the plate in that top of that first inning. Ball outside now. 1-2 to Ward. Bryant very patiently working this count. That's a good hit. It goes into the second baseman's glove, and I think she caught it the same exact way Dinnerman did. I'm not sure whether it was a fly or a ground out because it landed in the glove on the ground, but just to be safe, Lexi tosses it to first, and they get the second out of the inning. So that'll bring Ashley Potts to the plate. She chops it right down to first base. Sugars fields it, steps on the bag, and that's it. So the whole second inning is nothing but 1-2-3, 1-2-3, and we'll step aside for a break and be back for the top of the third, where the Cougars are coming to bat in order. We will have, starting off with the Cougars in order, we'll have the top of the order, Persinger, La Rochelle, and Bryant. That's Murderers Row for Northeast. We'll be right back.
From time to time, parents occasionally ask,
is it safe for my children to participate in high school sports?
A better question might be,
is it safe for my children not to participate in high school sports?
Statistics show that teenagers are likely to be healthier and stay healthier as adults if they play a sport in high school. Participating in a high school sport builds and maintains strong bones, muscles, and joints. High school athletes are also more likely to develop good eating habits. High school athletes not only have stronger bodies, their self-esteem, self-confidence, and self-discipline are strengthened too. So insightful parents aren't asking,
is it safe for my children to participate in high school sports?
Instead, they're asking,
hey, what time is the game tonight?
This message presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the top of the order for the Cougars, where they did quite well in the first inning now. Michaela Persinger, the leadoff batter here, takes a called strike for the first pitch from Sargent. Michaela smacked a single in her first at bat. She check swings at it. Umpire says she did not go all the way, so the count goes to 1-1 to Persinger. Sargent on the mound, delivers. Called strike 2 to Persinger. Top of the third inning, Cougars lead at 3-0. Pulled foul way out over the left field fence. Persinger got all of that one, but she was way out in front of it. She straightens that one out. It's a base hit. This one's a little bit of a chopper. It goes in the middle and drops in for a base hit right in front of the center fielder. So a bloop base hit. And Coach Valentine shows us why she's got those girls positioned in that order. Persinger, her on-base ratio is very good. That'll bring little Allie Rochelle to the plate. Allie got on a bunt at her last at bat. An error on the throw to first. She beat out the run. Runner on first. She lays down another bunt. They pick it up, throw to first is not in time. She beats the throw. Down to third base goes Persinger. She slides in safe. So almost a carbon copy of how they did it in the first inning. Exact same way. La Rochelle bunts, beats out the throw. Persinger rounds second and slides into third base safe. And guess who's at the plate? Let's see if history really can repeat itself. Because Jessica Bryant is stepping up to the plate with no outs and runners on the corners, just like her first at bat. Low. Ball one. As Stewart comes up out of her crouch and fakes the throw down the third to check Persinger. Sargent delivers. Well hit, deep in the left field. That ball could drop, and it does, right at the fence again. It's the same exact spot, and another home run for Jessica Bryant. How do you do that 2 times in a row? The exact same offensive strategy. Unbelievable. Back-to-back HRs for Jessie Bryant. 6-0 Cougars. It's like deja vu. I mean, it wasn't just a home run. It was a home run with runners on the corners and no outs. And they got there the exact same way they got there in the first inning. All right, Sugar's at bat now. Katie popped out in her last at bat. Ball low. So the Cougars with a comfortable 6-0 lead now over Northeast. Gives them a little breathing room here. Called strike to Katie. Batting left-handed. Oops, sorry. Low, ball 2. 2-1. To the first baseman, Katie Sugars. Here we go. Sargent taking her time. Shot foul down the third base line. Just a little bit behind on the pitch. Sugars looking like she wanted to go opposite field with that one. 2-2 the count now to Katie. This one popped over the third baseline. The shortstop goes over and makes the catch. Good play by the Indian shortstop. Chaplinsky ran behind the third baseman and caught the ball right on the line for the first out here in the top of the third. That brings Marley Dinnerman to the plate with 1 out. Marley pops it up. It's in play. Catcher cannot make the catch on it. The ball drops right in between the catcher and the first baseman. That was a routine pop-up for the catcher right there. She must have lost it in the sun. Fastball low to Dinterman. Check swing. Ball 3. They go down. She did not go all the way.
Come on, Marley, that's it. Come on, beat up here, kid.
3-1 now. Check that 2-1 to Dinterman. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. You heard that. Umpire said, "Ha!" That means strike for all of you out there in Radio Land. Showing bunt now. To the third baseman, grounder. She picks it up, fires the first, and they get Dinterman on the ground out. The Indians come running off the field thinking that was the third out of the inning. It is not. And they all slam on their brakes and go back out. They still got 1 more to go. And that in the big Reagan Smith. Reagan with a clutch RBI single against Liberty takes a cut at it and misses for strike 1. Great experience for this freshman, Reagan, to be playing in a Maryland State Championship semi. Swing and a miss. She's way out in front of both of those, so she's down 0-2 in the count now. She just needs to keep her eye straight on the ball and not go out front after it. Here we go. Struck her out. Called strike 3, and that is the third out of the inning. So, once again, at the end of 2.5 innings, the Cougars, with 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors, lead at 6-0. We'll step aside for a break as they warm up and get ready for the Indians' bottom of the 3rd bat. We'll be right back.
MedOne Pharmacy is the largest locally owned and operated pharmacy in Frederick County. MedOne Pharmacy has 6 locations in Boonesboro, Brunswick, Emmitsburg, Middletown, Thurmont, and Woodbine to provide you with convenience, experience, service, tradition, and value. From prescriptions to home care products, over-the-counter medications, and more, MedOne Pharmacy accepts most insurance plans. Their courteous professional staff is there to make sure that you feel like a friend and not just another face in the sea of big chain store pharmacies. MedOne Pharmacy. Check out their website at med1pharmacy.com. That's med-O-N-E pharmacy.com. On Facebook, or for more information, call them at the location nearest you. MedOne Pharmacy lives and works in your neighborhood and is committed to helping make your community a better place. MedOne Pharmacy. Stop by today.
That's right, MedOne Pharmacy, with locations in 4 different areas: Emmitsburg, Thurmont, Middletown, and Boonesboro. Check them out today. MedOne Pharmacy. All right, here we go now. The Indians come to bat here. The bottom of the 3rd inning. Back to the top of the order for the Indians. Molly Dill takes a ball high and away from pitcher Jessica Bryan. Another fastball high, 2-0 to Dill. Dill was thrown out on a bunt on her first at bat. Center fielder for the Indians. Right at the knees, called strike fastball. 2-1 now to Dill. Chop to the shortstop, has trouble getting it. It goes off her glove. And let's see how they score that. That's an infield single. It is not an error. That was a tough play for Dinnerman as she was moving to her left. Try to field that. So a base hit for the leadoff batter, Dill, brings the pitcher, Morgan Sargent, to the plate. With no outs and 1 runner on. She shows bunt. Takes a called strike as the infield charges in. Sargent walked in the 1st inning in her first at bat. Base hit right up the middle, just a little blooper, picks it up, throw to second, not in time. And so back-to-back hits get on. Little rally here for the Indians as number 15, Caitlin Stewart, the catcher, steps in. Caitlin grounded out to second base in her first at bat. Takes a ball low from Bryant. Runners on first and second. As you know, Bryant pitched her way out of a jam there when she had bases loaded and 2 outs. 2 balls low now. Stewart will be looking for this one. Well, she's ahead in the count with no outs and runners on first and second. She chops it to the third base, throws it to third to get the lead runner for the first out of the inning. So Reagan Smith charges in, turns and throws it to the shortstop covering third, Dinnerman. We'll call that 5-6 on the scorecard.
for the first out of the inning. Runner still on first and second. That brings Czaplinski to the plate. She takes a changeup high and away. Jess got on an error in her last at bat. Ball 2 low. Czaplinski's a very tall girl. I don't know, she's probably right around 5'11". Fastball right up the middle for a called strike. Takes the count to 2-1 with 1 out in the bottom of the third. Cougars lead at 6-0. Ball, strike 2. Nice pitch. Good velocity by Bryant. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Full count, low, just below the knees. A little bit inside on that one. 3-2, Czaplinski. Well hit to the second baseman. She gloves it, throws to first. They get the second out. The runners advance. So 2 out runners on second and third. Czaplinski grounds out to the second baseman. Which will bring Olivia Martin to the plate. Olivia walked in her last at bat. She kicked some dirt around there in the batter's box. Straightaway stance, batting right-handed. She's ready. Fastball low. Ball 1. Nice wide stance by Martin. Up and away. Morris calls timeout as she walks out to the mound to talk to Bryant. 2-0 the count now to Martin. I think she doesn't want to walk this girl again, and that's kind of what the conversation was. So Morris is back in her crouch and ready. Time in. She gives the signal. Low. Ball 3. Three and 0 now, so Martin will be letting this one go as she gets the signal from Coach Kim Evans down on third base. Called strike 1. 3-1 now as Martin takes the pitch. Fastball. Full count. Great pitch. You could hear the pop in that glove on that one. 2 out, runners on second and third, and she rolls it in. It's another walk for Martin. That was a roller. Kind of got away from Jessie and rolled out of her hand into the ground. So back where we were, it's like a carving cop. I'm having this Groundhog Day moment because we're bases loaded, 2 outs, and there's a chop infield pop to the pitcher, and the inning is over. So just like I don't know. Maybe we should just say, okay, this is the way it's going to be. We'll see you later. Wow. Okay. Bases loaded. 3 runners stranded. Once again, 3 outs. The Cougars come to the dugout. We'll be right back.
It's the perfect time to stop in and visit the friendly team at Thermont's Napa Auto Parts. Warm weather is here to stay, and that means lots of driving with increased wear and tear on your vehicle. Thermont Napa is the place to get everything you need to prepare your car as Mother Nature turns up the heat. Your local source for everything to keep your vehicle on the road. Don't forget, they also have select lawn, garden, and marine supplies. Thermont Napa. They'll keep you running.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you for tuning in. I understand Mike Valentine's wife is listening, and to her husband.
That's why we're laughing over here. You know, that mic picks up a lot. You'd be surprised. Yeah, I remember a couple of years ago I got in trouble when they accidentally put me on the wrong side. They put me over on the Lansdowne side when Catoctin was playing Lansdowne here at Bachman Field, and apparently the Lansdowne parents didn't like that too much. And I remember Catoctin won that game. So here we go now. Leading off for the Cougars, Jenny Morris, the catcher. Jenny in her last at bat flew out. Here we go. A little bit low for a ball one to Morris. Top of the fourth inning, Cougars lead at 6-0. Pop fly, shortstop settles back underneath it and makes the catch. She had a little trouble getting her body in the right position. But Chaplinski, a really tall girl, able to make that catch to retire Morris, which brings Lexi Ridenauer to the plate. She takes a ball one. Popped up and out of play. 1-1 the count to Ridenauer. Lexi popped out in her last at bat.
Great idea, Lex. Come on, straight through
That one hit into center field, and the great catch by Chaplinski over the shoulder catch, running catch made by Chaplinski to rob Ridenauer of the base hit. So Cougars go down 1-2 here in the top of the fourth, and that's going to bring Malin to the plate. Malin also popped out in her last at bat. And this I know, but the Cougars went down 1-2-3 in this order in the top of the second inning. Nice bunt back to the pitcher. She picks it up, tries to beat it out, but they get the throw in time. And at the end of 4 complete innings, the Catoctin Cougars lead at 6-0. 3 up and 3 down here. We'll move to the top of the 5th inning. This game's going fast, and the Indians are going to come to the plate, and their season starting to run out on them, down by 6. They need to get a rally right here. We'll be back after this break.
If you own a business, you know that the workday doesn't begin and end with the hours posted on your door. Hi, this is Business Development Officer Clark Briggs, and at Frederick County Bank, we understand that too. That's why we make business banking easy and accessible, anytime, anywhere. From BuzzPoint's merchant reward and loyalty to online banking, remote deposit capture to business courier service, Frederick County Bank, Frederick's true community bank, is open for business, anytime, anywhere. Contact me at 301-620-1400 and online at fcbmd.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the field, Bachman Field, for the MPSSAA 2A girls softball semifinal between the Catoctin Cougars and the Northeast Indians here. And so far, the Cougars, if it wasn't for Jessica Bryant, this would be a fairly even game. But Bryant has hit back-to-back homers with 2 on, 2 3-run shots, and both Bryant's at-bats. And she is the lone offensive machine right now for the Catoctin Cougars to give them a 6-0 lead over the Indians. But the Indians, quite capable of putting runs on the board, are coming to the plate now here. In the bottom of the 4th inning. Leadoff batter now is second baseman Barrow. She takes a ball high. Casey in her last at bat. popped out. This one chopped up in the air. First baseman makes a nice easy catch. Sugars it goes right into her glove. So 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. We'll bring Rachel Ward to the plate. Batting right-handed. And a roller gets out of, kind of slips out of Jesse's hand. 1-0 now to Ward. Ward also popped out in her last at bat. 0-1 on the day. Oh, high fastball goes way out into the screen. So Jessica smiles and laughs and looks over the dugout. She's having that kind of mental lapse, I think, right now that Coach Valentine talked about. She'll get it back. Chop foul. 2-1 now to Ward. Cougars lead at 6-0. 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Beautiful day. Hot. Well hit deep into center field. The center fielder comes in and makes the catch on the run. So Persinger, Michaela, gets a bead on that one and tracks it down for the 2nd out of the inning, and Ward goes down for her 2nd at-bat. 0-2 on the day, which will bring Ashley Potts into the batter's box. Potts fouls it back to the backstop. 0-1 now, as it ricochets off the screen and rolls back out to Bryant at the mound. Kind of like a pool game, like playing billiards. Ball 1, 1-0. Fouled away, 1-2 now to Potts. 2 out, bottom of the 4th. Bryant ahead in the count. Called strike fastball. She struck her out. So Jessie gets her first strikeout of the day to retire the side. And the Indians go down. The Cougars still on top will come to the plate here at the top of the 5th. This game moving quite rapidly, as the Cougars will come and they'll lead off here. Back in the meat of their order. As I call that, what I call that, murderer's row before.
I believe it was the killing row.
Come on here.
I think we've got a substitute pitcher now. Yes, we do. Subbing in, number 12, Molly Dill, is in to pitch for Morgan Sargent now. It looks like Sargent goes to third base. In the top of the 5th inning, leading off Michaela Persinger, who was 2 for 2 on the day. 2 base hit singles, 1 in the 1st and 1 in the 3rd, and she crossed the plate both times. I mentioned those little orange and green ribbons hanging from their hair as in honor of Wyatt Black. The Catoctin Cougar, the young man, is, I believe he might be, I think he's home now. I heard he'd come home now. Bacterial meningitis in the hospital for months up in Hershey Medical Center. The whole community rallied behind him. Here we go. So Stewart goes out to the mound and to encourage the new pitcher, Dill. As Persinger steps into the batter's box, we're ready. Infield in. Swing and a miss. Yeah, this girl's got better velocity than Sargent right off the bat. You can see it. Chop back up the middle, shortstop gloves it, throw to first, a good one. So Chaplinski getting a lot of work there at the SS position, fires it to first to get the leadoff batter, and for the first time in this game, Michaela goes back to the dugout, which will bring La Rochelle up. Allie 2 for 2 on the day, got on an error, and then a bunt. Both of them bunts. 2 bunts in a row, takes ball 1. The first one, a bad throw to first. The second one, she beat the throw out. La Rochelle steps into the batter's box. Dill delivers. Oh, changeup way high. Ball 2 for La Rochelle. 1 out, top of the 5th. Cougars lead at 6-0. Fastball low. 3-0 now. Allie looks down to third base. Coach Valentine signals her, and I'm sure she's going to be taking this one all the way. Ball 4, she walks her. So Allie forces the walk. 4 straight balls in a row from Molly Dill. Bryant steps in. Jessica takes the signal from Coach Valentine with 1 out and a runner on first. She's in the batter's box. Jessie, 2 for 2 on the day, and both of them left field smacked homers, left center homers. She chops this one foul down the third baseline and out of play. So Coach Evans for the Indians makes a pitching change. It's going to take a while for the Cougars to get settled on the new rhythm here. Right up the middle, base hit. Jessie keeps her string alive. She's 3 for 3 on the day. As she whacks that one up the middle, and the runner advances to second. So we've got La Rochelle on second, Bryant on first, and Sugars at the plate. 1 out. Top of the 5th. Sugars has popped down in both her at-bats. Takes a ball outside. Dill, a right-handed pitcher. Sugars, a left-handed batter. Ball outside, ball 2. Timeout. So Stewart wants to trot out and have a chat with her pitcher, Dill. Down in the count, 2-0 to Sugars. Sugars goes down to Coach Valentine on third base. Coach puts her arm around her shoulder and tells her exactly what to do, encouraging her. Time in, 2-0 now to Sugars. We're ready. Runners on first and second. She shows bunt. There's the steal, and they got the runner. So La Rochelle steals third. They had the steal on as Sugars goes and shows the bunt, takes a called strike. So good defensive play by the Indians as the Cougars try to steal. Bryant goes down to second. Sugars 2-1 in the count now with 2 out. Chop to the shortstop. She gloves it, throws to first, and they got him. So the Indians get out of that jam on a 6-3 on your scorecard to end the inning. And the Cougars leave 1 on with 2 hits, no runs and no errors. The Indians will come to the plate in the bottom of the 5th, down 6 runs. The Cougars leading. We'll be right back.
In the nation, sometimes but add brand new belongings from Nationwide, and we'll replace destroyed items in your home with brand new versions. We put members first. Join the nation. Nationwide is on your side.
Give your local Nationwide agent, Anna Karina Rodriguez, a call today at 301-670-9823. That's 301-670-9823.
Optional feature. Exclusions and limits apply. Damaged items may be repaired in some cases. Consult policy language for specifics. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Bachman Field. Bottom of the 5th inning. The Cougars leading at 6-0. Indians coming to bat. They need to get something going here because time is running out on their season. Leadoff batter now will be the top of the order, Dill, who got a single in her last at bat and then was thrown out on a force at second. Cougars all huddled up at the mound. Morris strolls out to the mound to chat with Bryant, and now she jogs back to the plate where we're ready to go. Time in, the umpire says. Cougars playing straight away, infield and out. Straight away medium. Dill steps in. Fastball strike. Caught her looking. Job base hit in between the shortstop and third baseman. Just hit that one in between the two outstretched gloves of both Cougars players. Not a good hit, but the positioning was just right to squirt through the infield and trickle out to left field for the stand-up single. So the leadoff batter, Dill, gets on once again. And Sargent shows bunt. The infield rushes in, but she takes a strike on it. So 0-1 now to Sargent with no outs and a runner on first. Tipped away to the screen. 0-2 to Sargent, who's behind in the count now. Indians, the home team here, will have their last at bat regardless. Swing and a miss, struck her out for the second K of the day. So Bryant has 2 strikeouts on the day now. She's also got 2 outs and a runner on first. That's going to bring Caitlin Stewart to the plate, ball outside. Stewart singled in her last at bat, 1-1 on the day. Colton, take this. Hello.
That's a ball.
Hello. Come on, bro. Come on, what's back?
All right, ball 4 now.
Hey, we got one here. Get that
This is Colton Bennett again, the intern here. We've got Choplinski on base. And a hit. And she's on base. Wasn't a very strong hit, but now they've got one on first and third. And now they've got Martin up to bat. And with another hit. And she's out. Stewart did manage to make it home. That's finally a run for the Indians. It's another ball for Jessie Bryant. If she can get this strikeout, that'll be 3 outs. And that's a hit for Yedinat.
All right, so that's the end of the inning now. As the Cougars huddle up, we go to the top of the 7th now. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be right back.
I want to tell you about the best sushi restaurant in Frederick County, Roppongi, tucked away in the Vista Shopping Center just off the Golden Mile. Roppongi is a hidden gem in a landscape of boring franchise restaurants. Only sushi connoisseurs know about Roppongi. Roppongi has another Japanese import, karaoke, 5 nights a week. Oh, what fun. That's Roppongi, Japanese restaurant and sushi bar open all week for lunch and dinner. Roppongi, the best place to eat sushi in Frederick.
Are you tired of those shopping mall cookie-cutter rush job haircuts? Do you want a barber that actually knows what he's doing? Well, let Gary the Barber give you a haircut that will make you proud. Gary the Barber, located at 101 Tippin Drive in Thurmont. Call him today at 301-305-7895 to schedule your appointment. If you're in a rush, Gary the Barber takes walk-ins too. Gary the Barber, convenient, experienced, and affordable.
Back, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with you here. The Indians got on the board there on a throwing error in the bottom of the 5th inning, so the score stands at 6-1. The Cougars are coming to the plate now. Leadoff batter number 13, Marley Dinnerman. Marley 0 for 2 on the day, looking to get her first on base. Takes a called strike fastball right up the middle. Changeup, she whacks it. Oh, it's a blooper roller. High throw is good to first. So Dinnerman goes out on the ground out to third base. 5-3 on your scorecard. That'll bring Reagan Smith to the plate. Reagan also 0 for 2 on the day. Takes a fastball high for ball 1. Top of the 6th inning, 6-1. Cougars lead it, 1 out. Reagan calls time. Dill steps on the rubber. Winds and delivers. Fastball high outside. Ball 2 to Smith. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Dill licks her fingers, steps on the rubber. Chop to the third baseman. She gloves it, throws to first in time. And they go down 1-2 here. In the top of the 6th inning. She'll bring Jenny Morris to the plate. Morris looking for her first on base. 0-2 on the day. Fastball strike. Called strike. Caught her looking. Change up outside. Ball 1. Mill came in relief in the last inning. This is her second inning. Relieving starting pitcher Morgan Sargent, who's now on third base. Chopped down the third base line. She gloves it, throw to first in time. So the little third baseman Sargent makes all 3 outs in this inning on 3 grounders right to her. And the Cougars go down 1-2-3 here in the top of the 2nd. We'll move to the bottom of the 6th inning where the Indians will come to the plate.
Emerson once said, people only see what they are prepared to see. That's why Thermont Eye Care understands that vision is more than just seeing. It is providing you with professional vision solutions from eyewear to contacts that will help you see better and enhance how people see you. Thermont Eye Care is passionate about providing for all of your vision needs with a caring attitude and a dedicated commitment to serving those who want the best. Conveniently located on the square in Thermont, Maryland. Thermont Eye Care can help you save time and money. Tired of driving all over just to find the right vision care center that can fit your busy schedule? Dr. Molly Karen is a board-certified optometrist with years of experience who understands that your eyesight is a precious gift. See the best. Thermont Eye Care. Located at number 2 East Main Street in downtown Thermont. Walk in or call area code 301-271-0554 for an appointment today. That number again, 301-271-0554.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Bachman Field, and we are at the bottom of the 6th inning, where the Indians will come to bat now. Number 5 for Northeast, the second baseman, Casey Barrow. Casey 0 for 2 on the day. Settles in at home plate now. Bryant so far going the distance. Winds and delivers. Swing and a miss by Barrow. Ball outside. 1-1 now. They check the swing. The umpire says no, so it's 2-1 now to Barrow. Foul tipped away and into the screen. The count remains. Count moves to 2-2 now. Excuse me. Evens it up. Swing and a miss. She struck her out. So Barrow goes down swinging for the first out of the inning. And Jessica Bryant's third strikeout on the day. And that brings Rachel Ward to the plate. Rachel also 0 for 2. Chops that one foul right behind the plate. 0-1 to Ward. Outfield playing her in shallow straight away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now to Ward. Ball outside. Well hit, just foul. She pulled it down the third baseline and into left field, foul and out of play. The count stands at 1-2 now to Ward, but she got some good wood on that ball. Or should I say aluminum? A roller to the plate, evens the count at 2 apiece. To Ward. Jess leans down and gets a little dirt on her fingers there. She's ready. Swing and a miss. She struck her out for the second strikeout in as many batters here. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Bryant seems to get better as the game progresses. Two outs. Potts comes to bat, the right fielder, who struck out in her last at bat. She takes a called strike right across the numbers. Right to the grounder to the second baseman. She picks it up, gloves it, and throws it to Sugars for the final out of the inning. And at the end of 6 complete innings, 3 up and 3 down, no hits, no runs, no errors. The score stands at 6-1. We move to the last and final inning of this game with the Cougars coming to plate with a 6-1 lead. We'll be right back after this important commercial message.
Mountain Gate Restaurant has been a Thurmont tradition for over 25 years. Christian owned and operated, Mountain Gate Restaurant has one of the finest home-style buffets in the area, with mouth-watering delicacies, desserts, and much more. Mountain Gate Restaurant is not just a place to eat, it is an experience. Down-home country cooking in a friendly, relaxed atmosphere. Just off Route 15 in Thurmont, look for the big sign that says Mountain Gate Family Restaurant.
In the nation, we know how it feels when a company doesn't treat you like a priority. You feel small. Or worst of all, like you're just a voice in a crowd. At Nationwide, we put members first. Join the nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
Give your local Nationwide agent, Anna Karina Rodriguez, a call today at 301-670-9823. That's 301-670-9823.
Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval. Availability and details vary. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the final inning of this game where the Cougars have a comfortable 6-1 lead here at Bachman Field. And the leadoff batter, number 22, Lexi Ridenauer. Lexi is 0 for 2 on the day, looking for her first on base, showing bunt now to Mills. Straight up the middle, base hit for Ridenauer to start it off. So Ridenauer gets on with a nice ground base hit right up the middle, right through the pitcher's legs to start off the inning. That'll bring the right fielder Maton to the plate. She shows bunt, but foul tips it away. Trying to sack bunt. Ridenauer down to second into scoring position. 0-1 now to Maton. She bunts that one. It's in fair territory. The throw down to first. I didn't catch the call. Was she out at first? They get the batter, so a sacrifice bunt. Scored SB on your scorecard for Malon. Moves the runner down to second and into scoring position. And we've got called strike to Persinger back to the top of the order here in the top of the 7th inning. 1 out. Runner on second. Fastball high and away. 1-1 the count to Michaela. Michaela had her own home run shot. A 3-run shot. She chops this one between the shortstop for a base hit. The runner goes to third and turns and holds at third. So a base hit single for Persinger, the leadoff batter, puts runners on the corners with 1 out. And the Cougars are threatening. That'll bring Allie La Rochelle to the plate. Allie with 2 bunts and a walk. As we have a timeout, the Indians huddle up on the mound. Allie is 3 for 3 on the day. Allie having a great day, getting on base, giving the Cougars an opportunity to score those 6 runs that we've seen here today. Just simple, fundamental baseball, played Cougar style. So La Rochelle is ready. And the umpire calls time in. Allie steps into the batter's box. The infield is playing way in, looking bunt. Strike outside. There goes the runner down to second to steal. They let her go because they don't want to risk throwing that into the outfield and scoring a run with a runner on third, with Ridenour camped down on third base and ready to come home. Another strike. Allie down 0-2 on the count with 1 out and runners on second and third here in the top of the 7th. Allie showing bunt now. Oh, swing and a miss. She gets her swing and Allie smiles, grinning, comes back into the dugout. She knew she shouldn't have gone after that one. So 2 out now. Home run hitter Jessica Bryan is at the plate. Jessica, 3 for 3 on the day with 2 homers and a single. Takes a fastball across the waist for a called strike 1. 2 outs, runners on second and third. Top of the 7th, Cougars lead at 6-1. Swing and a miss. She went after that one. She was swinging for the fence on that one, but ball was low and away. 0-2 now. Bryant behind the count shows bunt. And she struck her out. So Mills throwing a lot of heat low and away, stays away from the Cougars' lethal batter, Bryant, and they get him retired the side with the Cougars threatening. And so this is it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to stay with you because the Indians are coming to bat here down 5 runs in the bottom of the 7th with their season on the line. So, Colton, a lot of people listening back home today?
I don't think so.
No?
I'd be surprised because my dad is here and my sister is with,
okay.
My sister and my mom are with.
How about the Cougars fans? Do you think there's a lot of Cougars fans listening on the radio that couldn't make it to Glen Burnie?
I'm sure. I've seen a couple walking by.
But I mean back home listening on the radio.
Maybe. Probably.
Yeah.
I know
Well, we know there's at least one. Mike Valentine's wife is listening. We got one listener out there.
That's one. Certainly better than none of them.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's been an exciting season for the Lady Cougars here. Oh, by the way, we want to congratulate the Linganore lacrosse team who won the state championship yesterday. Congratulations to the Lancers. on a great season. Matter of fact, our basketball color analyst, Dave Steeren, the assistant head coach of the Linganore Lancers lacrosse team, spoke to him last night, congratulated him on a great season. Here we go. Okay, this is it. Everything on the line. This is the way you'd hoped it would be. The Indians come to bat, down 6-1. Trying to get back in this thing. Leadoff batter for Northeast is Dill at the top of the order. Swing and a miss. Strike one to Dill. High and away, ball one. Jessica Bryan has gone the distance on this one, all the way to the bottom of the 7th inning here, hoping to pitch her team to a state championship this Friday or Saturday. Low, ball two. That game will be played at the University of Maryland in that beautiful softball stadium right next to the Xfinity Center. We were there last year with the Middletown. We brought you the Middletown State Championship in the 2A. Catoctin hoping to bring the title back to Frederick County. Called strike two to Dill. Molly Dill, center fielder for the Indians. 2-2 on the count from Bryan. Change up outside, ball three. Count goes full. As Dill stays in there. Here we go. Strike three. Struck her out looking. Fifth strikeout of the game for Jessica Bryan. Swing and a miss. Number 7, Morgan Sargent, takes a cut at it with one out. Chop, foul. That ball was very, very low. Sargent went golfing after that one and just cracked it down the third base line, a trickler foul. Bryan out in front, 0-2. This one, well hit. Fair ball into right field for a base hit. So Sargent with an opposite field blooper gets on. Gutsy hit for the little Morgan Sargent. Down 0-2 in the count. She goes after it. Sticks her bag out there and gets an opposite field base hit. And that brings Caitlin Stewart to the plate. For her fourth at bat, she walked in her last at bat. 2 and 3 on the day. She takes a ball one. One out. Runner on first. Bottom of the 7th. Cougars lead at 6-1. Hit to the shortstop. She throws to second. They get the lead runner, not able to turn two. So the Cougars 1 out away from a trip to College Park. And the whole season riding on the tall shortstop, Chaplinski. Got to be a lot of pressure in that. Season's hopes riding on her. With a runner on first and 2 out. Down by 5. We're ready. Fastball low. Ball 1 to Czaplinski. Jessie in her last at bat got a single. She's 2 for 3 on the day. Easy roller, and it goes foul down the third baseline. Dinnerman unable to cut it off. Excuse me, Reagan Smith unable to cut it off before it rolled foul for the easy throw to first. And Czaplinski comes back to the plate. Ball outside. 2-1 to Jessie. Fouled away up over the screen and out of play. The count evens at 2-2. Waiting for a celebration to erupt on the field if the Cougars should get this out. Handcuff roller to second base. She tosses it underhand, and that's it. The Cougars have won the 2A state semifinal here at Bachman Field, 6-1 over the Northeast Indians. And all on the bat of Jessica Bryant. All 6 runs, 2 3-run homer shots for Jessie in the first and third over the same spot in left field center. And they all meet at home plate for the congratulations in a good show of sportsmanship. So congratulations to all the Cougars fans on a good, solid victory. The Lady Cougars will take a trip down 270 to the Beltway and around the College Park to the University of Maryland. We'll find out the time for you when we come back from this break, if we can, from the MPSSAA officials. The Cougars win it 6-1 here at Bachman Field. We'll be right back.
Want to know what I like best about high school sports? I love watching my son run on the field. I love seeing him smile when he high-fives his teammates. I love seeing his eyes light up when his team scores a goal. I love the fact that since he's been playing high school sports, he's making better decisions. And I love knowing that high school sports have never been safer. Why? Because coaches have more information than they've ever had. Training techniques are more sophisticated, and equipment has never been more advanced. Playing high school sports isn't just safe. It's still the best way to give your teenager a healthy head start in life. And that's something I really love.
This message about the value of high school sports is presented by the Maryland Public Secondary Schools Athletic Association and the Maryland State Athletic Directors Association.
Mount Airy Mattress is not about gimmicks. It's about sleep. They believe they can help you learn how to sleep better. Their family is dedicated to providing you superior service at the best price. That's why they'll donate a portion of your mattress purchase to your favorite charity. Shop at a place that truly cares about you and your sleep. Mount Airy Mattress. See for yourself. Stop by today. Located on East Ridgeville Boulevard, just off Route 27 in Mount Airy, or call at 301-829-8855. Mount Airy Mattress, your local sleep specialist. Mount Airy Mattress is a proud supporter of Linganore football.
Hey, yo, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired.
Never mind that. You gotta get in there and fight.
Fight? Nah, I'm not talking about the boxing match. I'm talking about that cheapo pizza I had last night. I need something more. I need something better.
Say no more, kid. Go to Starvin' Marvin Pizzeria and Grill. They make the tastiest New York-style pizza you'll ever have. Plus, they have wings, salads, gyros, and their Philly cheesesteaks are a knockout.
Did you say knockout?
Starve and Marvin Pizzeria and Grill in Frederick, located on Crestwood Boulevard next to Food Line. Call us at 301-695-SUBS or visit us on the web at starveandmarvinspizza.com and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
And if you don't go there today, I'm going to hit you like a rock.
Gettysburg Auto Auction is experiencing another record sales year and needs additional inventory and buyers for this Thursday night sale. If you're a new or used car dealer and are tired of the expense and hassle of those huge dealer auctions, it may be time to try this little public auction where prices match the big guys and expenses are 50% less. Last Thursday's sale included a 2012 Chevy Malibu with 42,000 miles for just $8,500, a beautiful 06 Ford F-150 for an incredible $5,300, and a 2010 Jeep Grand Cherokee for $8,400. Gettysburg Auto Auction still has the lowest fees of any auction and the highest customer satisfaction record possible. Couple those with our exclusive Bid Drive Buy program, where you get to drive your car before you buy it, and Leftover Fridays, where you can drive any vehicle and buy it on the spot. And Gettysburg Auto Auction is a totally unique auto auction. Gettysburg Auto Auction is located at the Steinware exit on Route 15, just north of the Maryland line. For a sampling of inventory and policy guidelines, go to gettyauto.com. Gettysburg Auto Auction, still the little auction breaking all the records for awesome deals in 2016.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live for the win. The Catoctin Cougars defeat the Northeast Indians 6-1 here. And we're in our post game, basically all on the bat of Jessica Bryant. Jessica, here, let's get a headset on you, Jessie. Jesse, congratulations, first of all, on a great win. You guys are going to the University of Maryland for the state championship.
Yes, sir.
How's it feel?
Amazing. It feels really good.
It's amazing. Is it something you dreamed about
Yes, sir.
As a girl, a softball player?
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, that's such a special day for you all to know that you get a chance to play for the state championship.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Do we know anything about the game time or anything like that yet?
Not yet.
We haven't heard a word, have
No,
we?
sir. No,
Yeah.
sir.
Unfortunately, we usually find out, but this time we don't. So tell me, one thing about the Cougars that I've noticed is no one ever has to carry the load. It's always spread around. For example, a couple of games ago, it was Michaela. She got the three-run shot. Today, you get two back-to-back homers at the fence. How did that feel when you saw that guy? You weren't even sure that it was a home run, were you?
No.
You thought they were going to send you back to second
Yes,
on a
sir.
ground rule double.
Yes, sir. I started running back to the bat.
Right. So when you saw the umpire raise his hand, like in the signal, it was a home run, how'd you feel?
It felt amazing.
Yeah. Did you ever think in your wildest dreams that you would have 2 3-run homers in 2 consecutive at-bats?
No, sir.
Yeah. You were 3 for 4 on the day.
Yes,
you batted .750.
Sweet.
Isn't that great?
Yes, sir.
So what did the coach tell you to prepare you for today's game? What were you looking for from this Northeast team? You really didn't know a lot about them, did you?
No, sir. We knew that they had 2 decent pitchers, and that's really about it. We didn't really hear much before that.
And the pitcher had good velocity, good stuff, but once you guys got her style and got used to her, you jumped on it. I saw that you jumped on the first pitch, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let you get back with your team because I know you guys got a lot to celebrate, and it's going to be a great bus ride back to Frederick, but
Yes, sir.
congratulations. Player of the game, Jessica Bryant.
Thank you.
For a great season we'll see at University of Maryland
Yes, sir.
right
Thank
here
you.
Saturday.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Want to get my guy Colton on here. Colton, you congratulations to you. You're a Cougar. You're a junior at Catoctin High School, and your first ever time on the radio, and it turns out to be a trip next week to the state championship if you're available.
Maybe I'm good luck.
Maybe that's it, Colton. Well, thank you for helping us. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the entire AM 1450 team, I want to thank you for tuning in. And one final time, we're going to play the Cougar Snarl for you on the radio as they wrap Jessica's shoulder in ice. Get her ready for that next game. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to play our music, our heading out music, the one that we selected for this game, because these girls are family. That's all about the family for them. Sister Sledge, as we take it out. We'll see you at University of Maryland for the 2A state championship.
Can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up everybody and sing. Sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up everybody and sing. Living life is fun and we just begun to get our share of this world's delight. High hopes we have for the future and our goals in sight. We know we don't get depressed. Here's what we call our golden rule. Have faith in you and the things you do. You won't go wrong. Oh no, this is our family jewel.